Is the president therefore expected to turn away from this and other easy advantage? Yes. Like Harry Truman, who went to bed before the result on election night. He must know when to withdraw, to hold back, to forego attention, publicity, and advantage. No finer or more moving or more profound understanding of the nature of the presidency and the command of humility placed upon him has ever been expressed than by President Coolidge. He, like Lincoln, lost a child while he was president, a son of 16. Coolidge wrote, "The day I became president, my son had just started working in a tobacco field. When one of his fellow laborers said to him, 'If my father was president, I would not be working in a tobacco field.' And young Mr. Coolidge replied, 'If my father were your father, you would.'" His admiration for the boy was obvious. While in the White House, President Coolidge's boy contracted blood poisoning from an incident on the south lawn of the White House. And Coolidge wrote these words that a father can understand. What might have happened to him under other circumstances, we do not know. But if I'd not been president. And then he continues. In his suffering, he was asking me to make him well, and I could not. When he went, the power and glory of the presidency went with him. Sensibility such as this, and not power, is the source of presidential dignity and must be restored. It depends entirely upon character, self-discipline, and an understanding of the fundamental principles that underlie not only the Republic, but life itself. It communicates that the president feels the gravity of his office and is willing to sacrifice himself. His eye is not upon his own prospects, but on the storm of history through which it is his responsibility to navigate, with the specific powers accorded to him and limitations placed upon them, not merely by man and his design, but by God and his. The modern presidency has drifted far from the great strength and illumination of its source. The Constitution has given life by the passionate Declaration of Independence. The Constitution, terse, sober, and specific, does not, except by implication, address the president's demeanor, but this we can read in the best qualities of the founding generation, which we would do well to imitate. In the Capitol Rotunda are heroic paintings. One of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, another of the victory at Saratoga, another of the victory at Yorktown. And something seldom seen in history. There is a painting of a general, the leader of an armed rebellion, resigning his commission and turning his army over to a democratically elected government. Upon hearing from Benjamin West that George Washington, having won the war and been urged to use the army to make himself king, would instead return to his farm, George III said, "If he does that, he will be the greatest man in the world. He did. And he was.